Bow down before my psycho power.
So I'm not going to make this video too long. I just have one question for you guys. Who do you think is the final character, or not the final character, the second character for Tekken 8 will be? The developers told us that the colors represents the character. But for the dark blue, I was saying Bruce, some people saying Lei. For purple, I say Armor King, some people say Kunimitsu. But now we have this new challenger, and it is Bob and or Slim Bob. There is a wild glitch happening right now with Anna's move steal. I'll have another video breaking it down in detail, so just subscribe and stay tuned for that. But the part of this that got really crazy was pertaining to the character Raven. Summarizing the glitch as rapidly as possible, Anna has a ability where she does back two. If you do forward 222, you can steal her ability, right? Players have found out that there's also other moves you can do, and when you do those other moves, the game basically breaks. And for the character Raven, what happens is he goes down to shoot Anna's rocket. He's not holding the rocket doesn't exist. But his shadow clone comes out instead, and if you pay attention to the shadow clone, it is doing Slim Bob's Shoryuken. And this brought up the question of, this is his animation. Why is it in the files? Why is Raven doing it? We had a similar thing with Akuma where his files was in the game, and then you could place that on characters. At the time, people did it on Akuma, and that's when it went really viral. People was wondering if he's going to be a character. Now people are doing the same thing for Bob. On Twitter, I just stated a couple of reasons as to why Bob could be the second character, and this is by no means a confirmation, but I'll just go ahead and read out these 5 points to you guys, and then you can leave a comment on this video of whether or not you think he is the final character. So the first reason why he could be the final character is because we found his animations in the game. The second one is that Bob's Diner is in Tekken 8. This is featured in the game. And then also his usage rate was 32nd, and it was growing. This is out of 51 characters. It's pretty solid. Even though his color isn't blue, it was depicted as being orange in Tekken 7. His clothing is still very much blue. And then the last point is highlighting the fact of how Tekken 8 does not have a fat guy archetype. Is this pointed at the character Bob showing up in Tekken 8, or is it not? Me personally, I think I'm the only one who likes Bob, and it would be cool to see him return, but I know people would be much hyper for the character Bruce, and considering how season 2 is going, maybe we need that.